Right. So get into a comfortable posture, sitting or lying down, whatever you prefer. And then take a moment to just acknowledge that there is a lot of chaos and a lot of reason out there for your nervous systems to be either revved up or even beyond being revved up anymore and wanting to just shut down. Just take a moment to acknowledge that it's happening at the nervous system level. It's not your fault. It's not a cognitive decision. And there's a lot of uncertainty for our bodies right now. So if you're revved up and restless and anxious, whatever your energy is right now, if it's more in that high energy aroused state, let's set the intention to organize that energy and to use this time together of breathing and awareness to organize and channel that energy in a way that helps us to settle down and become more aware and at home in our bodies. And if your energy is more depressed, exhausted, overwhelmed, lethargic, then let's use this as an opportunity to get a little bit more energy, to have a little more focus and concentration and come up the autonomic ladder and mobilize just a little bit through this until we get to a sense of calm, but not calm based on lethargy, but calm based on being in our ventral vagal state of our nervous system. So wherever you are right now, you know where to go, whether it's you're revved up and anxious or whether you're checked out and just want to go to sleep. And let's begin by really feeling the air coming in and out of our nose. Without changing anything right now, just notice the rhythm of your breathing. Notice the ratio of the inhale and the exhale. Which is longer? Are they equal? And then notice how you're breathing, the biomechanics of your breathing. Is your diaphragm moving, rib cage expanding, belly soft? So following the air in and out of the nose, not changing anything right now, just bringing your attention to the sensations of your breathing. And if your mind gets pulled in any other direction, if thoughts are spinning or other sensations, simply come back to steadying your mind on your breath. That might not be easy at first, depending on your energy, but that's okay. Each time you bring yourself back to the sensations of your breathing, you're training your mind, you're steadying it, you're helping yourself learn to bring your attention to where you want to bring your attention. And as you breathe in, Imagine the diaphragm moving down like a piston. It's pulling the air in, creating space in the lungs. And as you breathe out, the diaphragm's lifting back up, helping the air to leave your body. So start with the image of the diaphragm moving down on the in-breath and back up on the out-breath. And then progress to the embodied feeling from the inside of the diaphragm moving down on the in-breath and moving back up on the out-breath. See if you can actually have that felt sense of the diaphragm moving. You can even help it move. You can help it drop down more as you breathe in, and you can help it lift as you breathe out. And in particular, at the end of your out breath, help it lift a little bit higher, helping push out just a little bit more air. Make sure your mouth is closed. So we're just nose breathing, but we're actively feeling and helping the diaphragm move down on the in and back up on the out. Along with that feeling, feel the rib cage. Feel the rib cage gently expanding in all directions, front, side, even into your back. As you breathe in, feel that expansion of the rib cage, the dropping of the diaphragm, the air being pulled down deep into the lower lobes of your lungs. And then relaxing and letting go, helping the diaphragm lift back up as the air leaves your body. And just resting your attention on the movement of the diaphragm, feeling of the rib cage expanding and contracting, and the sensations of the air coming in and out of your nose, in and out of your body. Thoughts and desires coming and going and coming right back, steadying the mind. No matter what else is going on, just steadying the mind on the breath. Tongue relaxed along the roof of your mouth. Lips closed. Air coming in and out of your nose. As you breathe in, the heart rate naturally speeds up. See if you can feel that. Maybe you feel it in the chest area, or maybe somewhere else in your body. But as you breathe in, notice and feel the heart rate gently speeding up. And as you breathe out, notice and feel the heart rate gently slowing down. As you breathe in and the diaphragm is moving down, your heart rate is also speeding up. And as you breathe out, the diaphragm is lifting back up and the heart rate is gently slowing back down. So expand your awareness to the sensations of the breath, as well as the sensing of the heart rate speeding up on the in-breath and slowing down on the out-breath. See if you can feel that and really sense that. It's actually really healthy for the heart to speed up on the in breath and to slow down on the out breath. And we can help it by lengthening out that out breath even more. So now for the next few breaths, deliberately slow down the exhale. Add a couple of more beats of the heart if you can feel your heart, or just count to yourself and extend that out exhale, extend that out breath. It's not by holding the breath, it's just by slowing down the movement of the diaphragm coming back up, the movement of the rib cage coming back in, or simply feeling the air, the rate of the air leaving your nose, just slowing that down. And as you do that, pay attention to how the heart rate slows on that out breath. And then as you breathe in, sense the heart rate speeding back up, beating a little faster. And then at the top of the in breath, let go, let the heart rate slow, let the diaphragm lift gently, and let the rib cage come back in slowly as you release the air, intending to let the heart rate slow. So as you breathe in, feel the energy, feel the heart rate, feel the energy going up. And then as you breathe out, allowing yourself to calm. So set your intention now on energy in, calm, relax out. Filling up the body on the in with energy and blood flow and oxygen. And then letting go, releasing, slowing the heart rate on the out breath. It's like we're riding a bicycle down a hill. We're going to release the brake as we breathe in, so our heart rate speeds up. And then we're going to engage the brake as we breathe out, and as our diaphragm lifts back up to slow down the heart rate. So feel that shifting back and forth, that toggling. Releasing the brake on the in breath, feeling the energy of our physiology, and then slowing it down, pulling the brake, re-engaging the brake as we breathe out. And this isn't just an image, this is actually the physiology. It's how your biology works. Heart rate speeds up as we breathe in. Energy, a little more aliveness on the in breath. Heart rate slows down on the out breath. Calming, centering, relaxing. Just toggle back and forth. Energy and calm. And if your mind wanders, come back to feeling the breath, paying attention to either the heartbeat, the sensations of your diaphragm, or all of it. Expand your awareness. What we'll do next is as we breathe in, we're going to work our attention up our body from the soles of our feet all the way up through to the top of your head and out to the ends of your fingers. So that'll be on the in breath. So we're going to have a nice, slow, full in breath. And then at the top of the in breath, our attention will be at the top of our head. And then we'll move our attention down our bodies all the way to the soles of our feet on the out breath. So on the in breath, we're going to energize the full body, sensing from the soles of your feet all the way to the top of the head. And then on the out breath, we're going to relax and calm the body, starting at the head, working all the way down to the soles of the feet. So we're taking that energy and calm throughout the whole body with your awareness and also with your intention. So energy all the way through from soles of your feet to the top of your head on the in-breath, and then attention and calming and letting go of any gripping or clenching or any tightness or even just resisting on the out-breath. From top of your head all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. Slowing down both directions, both the in-breath and the out-breath. Slowing it down so that you have a chance to really move your awareness from head to toe. Try that for about 7 or 8 breaths. And if you get distracted, just start over. You're just moving the attention. In breath goes from bottom to top. Out breath goes from top to bottom and is about relaxing, letting go of any gripping or holding. Energy in, calm on the out. I'll be quiet for a few more breaths so you can challenge your own ability to steady the mind. Heart rate speeds up on the in-breath. Heart rate slows down on the out. Mouth is closed. Tongue is soft on the roof of your mouth. Aware of your whole body. Helping the mind to slow down, to drop into the present moment, the movement of your breath, letting go of any stories, letting go of any evaluation or judgment. And also acknowledging that in this moment, right here, right now, your body is okay. Your heart's beating. You're breathing air in and out. Your body's working. You're in a safe environment. despite the uncertainty, despite all of the obvious reasons to feel uncertain, to not know what tomorrow will be like, at least right here, right now. Let it land that you're okay. That you're okay right here, right now. As you breathe in, feeling the rib cage gently open and expand, heart rate gently speeding up. And as you breathe out, heart rate slowing, rib cage gently coming back in. Bask in the simple enjoyment of breathing easily, grounding your awareness in the moment, just this moment, the body breathing. Let's work our attention down our body. So we'll start at the top of our head and then move down to the forehead. And whatever you notice, notice sensations from the outside, and also really try to notice internal sensations. And if there's any pain or discomfort or tightness in any area, acknowledge it. See if you can notice how it changes and shifts. It's not stagnant, it's actually ebbing and flowing. And then let it go. Not resist it. See if you can let it go as we keep moving down the body. So forehead and eyebrows, the eyes, the muscles around the eyes, down around the sides of your face, the cheekbones, into your mouth itself, your lips, and then go inside, the teeth, the gums, your tongue. Whatever you notice, whatever sensations are present, you're acknowledging, you're noticing how it changes and shifts, and then you're letting it go. Into the chin and the throat, your neck. Come around to the base of your skull, your ears, and then back down your neck to the shoulders. Feel the shoulders from the inside out. Notice the width, the openness. Down the arms, into the elbows, the forearms, the wrists and the fingers and hands, tops of your hands and then the palms. Any tingling, any pulsing. Maybe you can even feel the beat of your heart, warmth, coldness. Notice how things change. When you get distracted, come back into the sensations, whatever they are. Let's go into the chest and the sternum, feeling the movement of the air in the lungs, the rib cage, the belly. You can imagine the organs whatever you feel or don't feel, coming around the sides of your torso, down to the tailbone, the sacrum, and then work your way up your spine, just feeling whatever you can feel, using your imagination, using your senses. Work your way up your spine. Notice your shoulder blades, collarbone, and back up to the shoulders. And now let's drop your awareness into your hips. And then working down your legs, the femurs themselves, the long bones, quadriceps, your hamstrings, your sit bones, your knees, down the legs, all the way to the ankles, and then to your feet, tops of your feet, the arches, balls of your feet, the heels, and then all of your toes. And then, like we started, as you breathe in, move your awareness from your soles of your feet up to the top of your head, but differently is hold awareness. So it's like you're filling up from the bottom up with awareness, not letting go of any part, just expanding the awareness. So by the time you get to the top of your head, you have awareness of your whole body on the in-breath. And then as you breathe out, you hold that awareness and you let go of any areas that are holding or resisting. And they may not let go, but your intention is to slow down the heart rate, slow down the exhale, and soften any tension, any gripping or clenching, or even any making of things happen, just letting go on the out breath. And then with each new in breath, bringing your awareness all the way up your whole body as though you're filling up your body with awareness, holding the entire body in awareness at the top of the in breath, and then letting go of any holding or resisting or tension on the out breath. Steadying the mind on the breath and whole body awareness. Energy is coming in on the in with the awareness, and then there's a calming on the out, still toggling back and forth. Energy in, calming the whole body on the out. Heartbeat getting a little bit faster on the in, heartbeat slowing on the out. Feeling the entire body, whatever sensations you can feel, not fixated on any one, but expanding the awareness, steadying the mind, slowing it all down, dropping into the here and now, and in particular, the safety of the here and now, the safety of the stillness, of the presence, of the simple act of being in your breath and in your body. feeling the air. So as we're in this zone right here, let it land in your system. If you were revved up when we started and you feel a little more calm and centered, acknowledge that. Know what it feels like to be a little more calm, a little more centered, and a little more organized with your energy and your thoughts. And if when we started, you were lethargic and overwhelmed and felt like checking out, and if now you feel a little more alert, a little more aware, or a little more optimistic, acknowledge that as well. And help that land in your nervous system. That sense of, I'm okay. I actually can do this. And if you entered feeling at peace and at ease to begin with, and you're still in that place, acknowledge that you helped anchor yourself. You helped anchor your nervous system in what is called the ventral vagal state, a state of homeostasis, where your heart rate variability is speeding up on the in-breath, slowing down on the out-breath, where your breathing mechanics, you're using the diaphragm to breathe, breathing in control with some rhythm. So regardless of where you started, notice how you're breathing now. Notice how your body is feeling. And acknowledge also that you just spent some time and energy helping to cultivate a healthy platform for your nervous system, helping to regulate and ground yourself in the present, and in particular in your body in a homeostatic place. So the challenge for the rest of today is to remember this place, not just cognitively, but in that felt sense of what it's like in your body to be present, to be calm, but with some energy and alertness, to be breathing with your mouth closed, in and out through your nose, feeling the diaphragm moving, the rib cage expanding and contracting, and really grounding yourself in that simple act of breathing, moment to moment. And when crazy stories get going in your head, or when old patterns start arising, or when you get really restless or anxious, or when you feel like giving up and checking out, in that moment when you realize those sorts of things are going on for you, just check in with your breathing just for a few breaths. It doesn't have to be a half hour. Just check in and notice how you're breathing. What's the rate of your breath? What's the rhythm? Is my mouth open or closed? Am I breathing with my chest? Or am I letting my diaphragm actually move and flow? And then simply help yourself breathe a little more rhythmically and help your nervous system change through shifting your breathing with intention. And then see what happens. See if the story changes, see if the rumination slows down, see if the anxiety settles. And just use those moments of when you realize that you're either spinning or checking out. Use those as moments to key into your breathing and your posture and the beat of your heart and any other sensations you're aware of in your body. Use those as opportunities to then deliberately shift and change your own physiology, and then see what story arises. So that's kind of the lesson, like, right? Like, so when you catch yourself really talking about the doom of the world in your own brain, just see what your physiological state is, because the story follows your state. And if you're in any type of physiological state that is in defense, your breathing pattern will be different. Your heart rate will be locked in either fast or even really, really slow. Posture might be more closed, less open. You could be really hungry. There's all kinds of physiological underlying causes, that neural platform, that precede what's going on with your thoughts or your feelings, or even a lot of your behaviors and patterns. So instead of relying on changing your story by mentally shifting your attention or saying, oh, I can just get rid of this story. Why do I keep saying this story? Why does it? Instead of focusing on that, focus on shifting your physiology and see what happens to the story. That's today's lesson.